Welcome back to Nerd Thug Radio.
Woo!
I'm Joey Savage.
Corey DLG.
Nico DLG.
Got it this time.
I was ready.
This segment, we're joined again by our friends Feisty Phoenix and Speedin' Seagal from the Conroe Cutthroats.
You nailed that.
I did that time.
You nailed it.
Nailed it.
Somewhere there's a person proud of you. No one in the room, but somewhere.
Probably my mom. So,
That's fair.
My favorite thing about roller derby, besides girls just beating up girls, weird.
Whoa.
is,
Not even a kiddie pool full of Jello. Like you just went straight violent on it.
is all the cool derby names.
I do love the derby names.
They're just so creative. Like I watch professional wrestling. We're huge fans.
Yes.
And those girls can't come up with cool enough names composed as of compared to derby girls.
Why don't they just do like
Right.
just go all the way? Like because now the big thing in wrestling is everyone does like the names. Like oh I'm Seth Rollins and I'm Alexa Bliss.
Right.
But why not just do like Curious Curvin? Like just throw it
Feisty
out.
Phoenix.
Get weird 1960s wrestling.
That'd be awesome. So we'll start over here to my right with Speedin' Seagal. Where did this Speedin' Seagal name come from?
Oh man, I'm a big Steven Seagal fan. I did Aikido for a while, so when it became time to choose a derby name, I was kind of torn. My first choice was actually Truck Norris.
That's
Right?
That's pretty good too.
Too.
You got trucks on escape, but because I do Aikido, I was like, man, Speedin' Seagal's where it's at. So
Such a great name.
It is.
and
And
then-
so is Truck Norris, though.
Right. You could even do like Speedo Seagal and it would still be good. Like you're right in the great zone of name right there.
Yeah, and I'm a big nerd. I'm a big D&D player. Been playing since I was about 12.
Awesome.
Still play today every Wednesday. Super Naked Dance Party.
Woo!
In
He
the
just
house.
gave a shout out to his D&D group.
Yeah,
That's right.
He went next level on that.
That's right.
I like it. I like
But
it.
My derby number is D20 because
That's
you
awesome.
know, because it's natural, baby.
So we started. Corey DLG's been a D&D guy for a long time.
I've always wanted to play. We never really could get a group going.
Well, he used to play at a local comic book store,
Right.
a long time ago.
It's hard to play comic book stores.
It is because it's every Sunday, and if you miss, they go on without
And you
you.
miss the ambiance and the time,
Right, and it's
to be quiet.
and then like someone's always like, okay, it's been an hour. I have to go back to my job.
And so we started. We picked it up in January. We had a group of 6 of us.
Yeah.
And we were like, we're gonna do this, and we went strong for like 2 months.
Right.
And then life happened, and we haven't
And then
played since
schedules and
since like
schedules.
March.
Right.
And every day I miss it.
And like randomly in the group text it'll be like, so when are we scheduling D&D again? And then just crickets because like everyone's like, well,
I went and bought my own little like notebook for it, and like kept
You
all my
did.
character stuff. It's all nice and pristine.
I had
My-
everything in a little box.
My
I was
favorite
ready.
thing to do is to tell Joey he can't do that. So like he was like, I made up a whole history. He's like, you don't get to do that.
Like, what do you mean I can't?
The dungeon master gives you your history.
God, our Dungeon Master's dumb.
Are you the DM, Corey?
No, I was going to be the next one. So I already had my whole thing planned out. It was all about my character to rub it in their faces that I was now in charge. And then we never got to make
It's
it.
probably one of the reasons we didn't.
I
play
even
it
named
any
the
longer.
segment. It was going to be the history of my character. And they were all like,
Why don't you
I'm
go
real
and-
busy.
Why don't you go and tell my friend Speed and Seagal here what kind of character you chose?
So I am a half-elf bard. Here's the thing. We were getting help on making our characters from a former inmate.
That is accurate.
So
That's accurate.
there were times during the process when we didn't really feel that we had the ability to object to the decisions being made. So when I was like, well, there's a whole list of things you can be. And so we're going through the book, and one of them was like a bard is kind of like a spy. They also kind of like perform or do some other stuff. And I was like, I would like to be a spy. I was like, what about a bard? And he was like, yeah, do that. You're the bard now. That was it. I was the bard. So as everyone else is going like, I think I want to be the warrior and the magician and the wizard and the super guy, still a bard.
And then about 20 minutes later, and then when we start playing, he's like, "Yeah, that was a dumb decision. You should not have been the bard."
Right. He then told me in the game, you should not have been. The dungeon master then said, you should not have been the bard.
He said that many bards have died before.
Right. Thanks. It felt indirectly like a threat. I think he thought I eyed his jello. But I had not eyed his jello. There was no jello to eye.
There was no
I did
Jello
not
on
do
the table.
that.
That was not on my agenda.
So I'm a level 2 bard that can't do anything.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah,
Although when we got they now have an app, D&D Legacy, I believe it's called. I might be lying about the name of it, but there's an app now. And when I went on there, bards are actually not so bad. There's other stuff I can do that we did not.
Yeah, the new version of D&D, the bards are a lot better, and they've done the whole changeover of a lot of the characters. The
Are you a
characters
bard?
themselves-
It sounds like you're a bard.
No, but my best friend's a bard.
See everyone.
My best friend's a bard. We're like brothers
Whoa.
from different continents.
Right. And mothers.
And mothers, yeah.
Probably.
Maybe not.
Yeah. Your mom traveled.
We might have the same dad, though.
That's fair.
That's fair
That's
enough.
fair. Do you know your dad?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, it's probably not the same guy.
Yeah,
then.
that's
Probably
not
not the same
that's
guy.
not the same guy. Then.
No.
On to our friend Feisty Phoenix here. I have like one guess where your name came from, but I'm going to go ahead and let you say, how did you come up with the name Feisty Phoenix?
The Phoenix part was actually given to me. It's kind of an obvious one when you look at me.
She has a very nice Phoenix tattoo on her chest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
High up on
I hadn't looked past her eyes.
It's
Didn't
higher
know.
up on her chest, but it's very well done.
I didn't see that. That's odd.
Yeah.
Idiot.
And that's obviously where everybody always stares. Yeah, it's pretty. Might as well look at it. And then
Savage.
as I was trying to come up with a second part of the name, my boyfriend decided to comment on how,
Feisty you were.
yeah, that's the safest word to it that he used for it all.
Put two and two
We just
together.
stuck it together and it
Feist-
worked.
Yeah, that's
Don't
usually
be embarrassed by that.
That's
Like that's
usually
a
how it
great
works.
name.
I-
Feisty Phoenix.
usually stick things
Solid.
together and they work. That's pretty accurate.
Family show, man.
It is
Family show.
Feisty Phoenix.
Family show.
Okay, so what are so to our listeners who are going to go to this week? What are some other cool names on y'all's team that you really like?
Oh,
Some of the
God.
other
I
girls
like
or
all of
guys.
them.
Oh man, yeah.
What's your okay? What's your okay? This has to happen because it's happened to us plenty of times when we look at other podcasts. There's got to be another girl out there. You're like, man, I really wish that was my name.
Yeah.
There's
I
gotta
don't
be.
want to take anybody's name, but
There's some epic names. They really are.
Right, but you're sitting there and you're thinking, man, I wish I would have picked that name first.
Right. When someone calls that name, you're always like, ah.
Such a good name.
no, I would not have picked this name, but I do absolutely incredibly love
Okay.
it.
Spill the
She's a
beans.
new player, Nama Slayer.
Nama Slayer.
Nice.
Nama Slayer.
I like it.
Yes, she is a
Peaceful.
yoga. I think she's a yoga instructor
That's
actually,
awesome. I want to meet her
and
this
she
weekend.
loves Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I want to
So-
meet her twice this
Yeah,
weekend.
I do too. What? I got lost. Sorry, that was Namus Slayer.
You're so confused right now.
No, I'm just my mind's like Sandy Bottom won't stop eyeballing me, and then now the Namus Slayer.
Okay.
And that's the
If-
team logo, by the way.
Well,
That's
so
the
you
team
got to
logo.
remember, if you're looking over here, she's everywhere.
She's everywhere.
That's what I'm saying.
bro.
It's like on all sides of me. She's just eyeballing
You're
me
surrounded.
a little too intent. I wish everyone will check out the YouTube this week so they can see the level of self control I have. That this logo is clearly trying to seduce me, and I'm not having it.
Or in 3 weeks, you can check it out on Conroe Sudden Link on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3 o'clock.
Or you can see it live October 1st at the game.
Yes,
There
you
it
can
is.
as well.
Absolutely.
October 1st, you can see that logo.
And if you
can
want to go
purchase
for
the shirt.
free to submit some prizes,
You forgot it.
I
If-
did.
If you want to go for free, go to Instagram, tag joey.savage15, and put hashtag Nerd Thug Radio, and put your best brews. I want to see some gnarly brews
Or
this week.
share the podcast on Facebook.
On Facebook, we put the podcast up, share it. So what other, what kind of nerdy other characters or games and stuff do you get into besides D&D? Anything else you play? Or
Oh man, I play a lot of board games.
love games?
Man, Flying Frog Productions' Last Night on Earth.
Okay.
Epic board game, zombie horror game. Basically revolving around every bad zombie movie you've ever seen. Basically in
awesome.
the board game. It's epic.
That's
I would recommend
awesome.
it. Munchkin player. You know,
I love
like a bit of
Munchkin.
We
Munchkin.
just recently picked up Munchkin, and we are now addicted.
I am
It's so fun.
Yeah.
I'm so addicted.
Which
It's
one did
ridiculous.
you pick up? Just Space Munchkin? Or?
We did X-Men.
So what we do is we'll
an
just
X-Men
little
one now?
little shameless plug.
Oh, yeah.
We do a segment weekly with Woodlands Online. We call it the Nerd Thug Roleplay. It's at woodlandsonline.com and Channel 21 KVQT every Tuesday at 6. And we play a game and they just film us and they edit up. It's awesome.
So, like, we open it from scratch and learn it as we go.
So the first
Oh, that's
week,
great.
like I always wanted to play Munchkin, and so I went in and they had Munchkin X-Men, which fits right into what we grew up on. I was like, this is gonna be awesome. Let's play. And so we did. And like after that, I was like, I'm in love with this game.
Yeah.
So then we were
it's
recently
amazing.
we were recently in Louisiana, and they had a cool thing. This is a cool thing. I don't know that it really fits a lot of cons, where they do like a library of games. You check out games while you're there. So we were like, okay, well, we were just kind of killing time, waiting for something to happen. So we checked out Munchkin
Avengers.
of Marvel. It was
Marvel,
all of
yes.
it. And so that one was also, that was crazy. It had like a huge stack of cards because it had multiple expansions in
Yeah.
it. But yeah, so after that, at that point now, I kind of want to play all the Munchkins.
Yeah.
And then there's a Rick and Morty one that just came out.
Right.
And all Munchkins can be
Yes.
mixed in and played together, so you could have
Right.
like Marvel, Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one told me this.
I just
Yeah.
did.
So you can. I mean, you said we can mix the Marvel and the X-Men.
They're
I
all,
didn't realize you
yeah,
can
they
mix
all
the
mix
different
together.
kinds.
It's all the
For
same.
sure.
It's all the
Oh
same
my gosh.
concept.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta recommend the Cthulhu Munchkin as well. It is crazy, as
Okay.
you would expect.
And then you mix that in with the Marvel one, and then the
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. Yeah.
It just gets real
We'll
intense.
never leave the house again. Is the problem?
That's
We'll
all-
just play
that's all
Munchkin
true.
until the end of time.
Right.
So Phoenix,
Until you
anything
win.
nerdy? Do you have like a favorite comic book character or anything of that sort?
I do. I have actually been following Deadpool since I was a kid.
Yes.
All right.
There's Deadpool Munchkin too.
I also used to play D&D back when I
Nice.
lived in Missouri.
What were you?
Not a bard.
I was not a bard. Yeah,
She
actually.
laughed at that when I said it too. Like her first thought was, well, clearly I was better than a bard.
I was the tank of the team. I totally was the front running warrior.
Okay.
That's what Nico is.
That's
Right. He actually failed his intelligence roll and was pseudo special.
right. Yeah. I couldn't speak English.
yeah,
I
so
can't
like-
read or speak English.
Right.
So in D&D, I'm a rogue, and what are you, like a
I'm a half orc.
half-orc warrior or something
Yeah.
like that?
Right. Like that. No,
So
just
he's
like
like
a
my
brute.
sidekick.
He's not even like a learned fighter. It's
No.
just like strongman.
Strong man. I
So-
have like a 20 strength stat.
So we've teamed up, and he's my sidekick, and we just roam around together, me and
Nice.
Nico. It's pretty awesome.
And the bard-
Man, I love D&D.
We
Me
should have.
too.
Yeah.
We should just played that today instead.
Show's canceled.
Show's canceled. D&D time.
No,
I'd be okay
we'll
with
just
it. I
film
miss
it.
playing.
Yeah, film it. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Let's. Yeah.
So Deadpool, huh? What'd you think of the new Deadpool movie? We got 30 seconds.
I love Ryan Reynolds as well, so it just worked perfect for me.
What do you think of the news that X Force is going to happen and it's going to have Deadpool and Cable?
Really? I didn't
Josh Brolin and Ryan Reynolds reprising the roles.
I'm really excited and terrified that they're not going to play off each other correctly.
But Cable's the greatest comic book
I
character.
don't, you
of
know
all
what I
time.
kind of think about? I know we're getting out here, but
You're
Men in
way
Black,
wrong.
Men in Black 3 with Josh Brolin, Will Smith. That played really well.
Yeah.
Right, it did.
So-
he can act.
Right.
Admittedly, I didn't see that.
Oh.
What?
I'm a fail.
Will Smith is the best rapper alive, and you will watch everything Will Smith makes.
We are living in the millennium.
Real quick as we go out, Speed and Seagal, finish this up.
Want to say Ryan Reynolds totally vindicated Deadpool in the Deadpool movie because that other one was so awful.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
oh man, Wolverine, Hugh Jackman.
Wolverine Origins.
That's
you're
that's
right.
not real
Excellent,
Deadpool.
But
man.
you know, he actually tried to beg out of that and beg for rewrites, and they said, if you don't do this, we'll never do Deadpool.
Playing the game, baby.
Right. He played the game, and you're right. We're going to get out of here with that. And when we come back, we're doing our weekly top three.
Doing our weekly top 3. Don't forget, this Sunday, Conor Roller Derby, 6:30, the Rainbow Roller Rink.
October 1st.
Boom, 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 boom.